G'day rockers, it's Galiso here with some just some tips on how I've been surviving the COVID-19 isolation with my family. You can take it on board or tell me to stick it. It's up to you guys. Just a few things that I've been doing to stay sane. Reading. Get a good fiction book, get lost in some fiction, kind of switch yourself off from the worries of the world, and there's some great writers out there, so if you're into that kind of stuff, do that. Watch movies, been watching heaps of movies, or get into some non-fiction. Learn a language, brush up on your general knowledge, it's up to you, but wouldn't it be nice to have come out of this and go to the pub and be able to smash people in the pub quiz when we're all allowed to get together again. Try to stay off all the news sites. We know what's going on. It can be really depressing to each day and hours of every day you tune into the news and find out there's something more terrible going on. We know it's bad. Look after your own self and make sure you isolate and stuff like that. If you've got them, spend quality time with your kids. Very lucky to have two beautiful kids, and we watch heaps of movies. We're going on walks. We playing games, doing bet to start a massive 2,000 piece jigsaw. That kind of type of stuff helps the kids kind of have a positive attitude all through it, rather than all the doom and gloom that is surrounded and associated with this terrible crisis we're going through at the moment. Now, the advice of so-called influencers is to be avoided at all costs. These celery enemas and bone broth solutions are peddled by people who back in the day would have been selling snake oil. Get your advice, your medical advice, from the Chief Medical Officer and the World Health Organisation, unless you're in New South Wales, because obviously the Health Minister there's a moron, and so is the Chief Medical Officer. She's a moron as well. So make sure that you take good advice, not this advice from people who think they know what's going on because they've got a cooking show or they're married to someone rich or famous. If you need to, have a bit of a cry. It can be a great releaser of tension. If you've got kids, or if you don't want people to see it, find somewhere nice and quiet, somewhere nice and private. Let it out, and honestly, it can really relieve a lot of tension. I don't know if you've seen something about Mary with Ben Stiller, but there's an inspiration for one of the greatest crying scenes I've ever seen in my life. So there's my 5 tips for staying sane in isolation. Oh yeah, and try to have a wank at least once a day.